Think about your favorite childhood TV show for a second. Not the one you binge watch now, the one from when life felt lighter. The one that felt safe. The one that made life feel simple. The one you'd turn on after school without thinking twice. For a lot of us, that was Nickelodeon. No bills, no stress, just TV, snacks, and background noise while homework sat untouched. Now imagine finding out one of those kids, one of the faces baked into that memory, is homeless, struggling with addiction, and turning down help right before Christmas.
Hey, can you guys believe it? This guy was actually on Nickelodeon. You were at Nickelodeon, huh?
Yeah.
For how long?
For about 3 years. I acted for a little more than 5 years.
Did you also do movies and all that?
Well, I started with theater, stage, before I did film. For I apologize, in middle school. Like, for example, I started with the theater class of, like in 7th grade, we called it drama class, but it was just about like...
Let that sit for a second. Yeah, that's not a rumor. That's not Twitter exaggeration. That's not clickbait. That's the reality of Tylor Chase from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, and his story opens up a conversation Hollywood still refuses to have. Ned's Declassified wasn't just a show, it was a vibe. Mid-2000s Nickelodeon was untouchable. This was before reboots, before nostalgia cash grabs, before everyone realized how dark kids' TV could get behind the scenes. Bright sets, fast jokes, no heavy consequences. Everything reset by the next episode. And that matters because when we think about these actors, we freeze them in that era. We remember them exactly as they were then. Same faces, same voices, same energy. We don't imagine them aging, we don't imagine them struggling, and we definitely don't imagine them sleeping on the street. But life doesn't stop when the show ends, and for a lot of child actors, that's exactly when things start falling apart. And Tylor Chase? He didn't flame out loudly. No mugshots, no tabloid meltdowns, no viral scandals. He disappeared quietly. And quiet disappearances are the most dangerous ones because nobody notices until it's too late. Tylor played Martin Qwerly, the overly enthusiastic, smart, slightly awkward kid who always felt like he was trying to prove something. The kind of character who talks too much, knows too much, cares a little too hard. And here's something most people don't think about. Roles like that often bleed into real life. Former child actors have talked about this for years, how being boxed into a personality at a young age messes with your sense of self. You're rewarded for being a version of yourself that adults find entertaining, then one day you're told to drop it and grow up overnight. No transition, no guidance, just good luck. Tylor wasn't the star, he wasn't the breakout heartthrob, he wasn't the one magazines were chasing, which means when the show ended, he didn't have leverage. No massive savings, no long-term contracts, no PR machine pushing the next chapter, no next guaranteed job. That's how the cracks start forming, quietly, slowly, invisibly. After Ned's Declassified, Tylor did what most child actors do. A few guest roles, a few auditions, a few almosts. The kind of auditions where you're told, we love you, but we're going in a different direction. Over and over. Then the calls slow down. Then they stop. And if you've ever talked to former child actors, they'll tell you the same thing. The hardest part isn't losing fame, it's losing identity. When acting is all you know, when it's how you're validated, paid, praised, and suddenly nobody wants you anymore, the silence gets loud, painfully loud. That's often where substances enter the picture, not because someone wants to self-destruct, but because they want the noise to stop. Let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about Tylor. Think about the pattern. Amanda Bynes, Orlando Brown, Corey Feldman. Even more recently, quieter struggles from Disney and Nickelodeon alumni that don't always make headlines. Different stories, different outcomes, same pipeline. Early fame, adult confusion, no structure. No one teaches these kids how to exist when the applause stops. So when people ask, how did this happen? The better question is, why does this keep happening? In late 2025, videos of Tylor started popping up online. Not acting clips, not throwbacks, not where are they now nostalgia edits. Real-life footage. Raw, unfiltered, uncomfortable. And suddenly, fans weren't watching a character anymore. They were watching a man who was clearly not okay. And that's when this story takes an unexpected turn. Daniel Curtis Lee, Cookie, didn't just comment sending love and move on. He didn't post a vague Instagram story and disappear. He went looking for Tylor, tracked him down, spoke to him face to face, tried to help offline, not just for content. That alone separates Daniel from most Hollywood concern, which usually stops at public sympathy. But what really shocked people was how Daniel approached it. He didn't just want to hand over money, because money without structure can make things worse, and people who've lived through addiction know that. Daniel wanted rehab, structure, accountability. And yeah, that pissed some people off. Some fans said, just give him money, he needs help. Others said, that's not help, that's enabling. So let me ask you honestly, is it still help if it risks making it worse? Let me know what you think, seriously, because this is where opinions split hard. Then Devon Werkheiser spoke. And honestly, he said what most people are too afraid to say out loud. Addiction doesn't care about nostalgia. Kindness doesn't cure it. Money doesn't fix it. Devon acknowledged something that hurts to hear but matters. You can love someone deeply and still not be able to save them. That's not heartless. That's reality. And if you've ever had someone in your life struggle with addiction or severe mental health issues, you've felt every word of that. This is where the story gets genuinely frustrating. Help was lined up. People were coordinating behind the scenes, phone calls, paperwork. Even Shaun Weiss, another former child star who did survive addiction, was involved. For a moment, it looked like Tylor was going to check into a hospital. For a moment, it felt like progress. And then he backed out. And if you're yelling at your screen right now, that reaction proves the point. You cannot force recovery. You can open the door, you can hold it open, but you can't push someone through it. As of now, he's not on the street, he's not in rehab, he's in limbo. A hotel room isn't a solution, a meal isn't a cure, it's a pause. Nothing more. So let's talk honestly. Should Nickelodeon be responsible after the checks stop coming in? Should studios offer long-term support for child actors? Should former co-stars step in, or is that an unfair burden? And here's the hardest question of all. Do we romanticize childhood fame while ignoring its consequences? Because stories like this don't happen in isolation. Everyone wants a happy ending for Tylor Chase, but real life doesn't follow TV scripts. What we're watching right now isn't a conclusion. It's a crossroads. Let me know what you think in the comments. I genuinely want to hear your take. And if you want real celebrity stories, the kind they don't teach you in reruns, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because sometimes the darkest Hollywood stories start with the shows we loved the most.